Another one thing that's going to be coming out for Invictus, which I'm really excited for, is the Miss Starlancer TAC. Okay, so the Starlancer TAC, there was a video that was released a few days ago behind the ship. So let's take a look at that. We're gonna react to it, and then we're gonna talk more about it. Okay. Gosh, can I make this bigger?
The Starlancer TAC is a variant of the Starlancer series. It kind of takes the Starlancer chassis and outfits it with a more offensive loadout. It's got remote turrets on top. The co-pilot's got some fun little missile turrets at the rear to keep people off the back end. You don't have access to every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns. You'll notice immediately from the exterior that it has these new 2 twin size 5 man turrets.
What makes this MISC is the shape language that was used to make this turret. It replicates the exterior of the ship, which contains round
Yo,
forms.
those size 5s, man. Those size 5s look sick. Those size 5s look sick. Yo, if I'm bringing out a Starlancer TAC, right? And I know I'm just there to like run up against like a cap ship or like a hammerhead or something big, I'm just going full ballistics. Full ballistics. What's the most powerful size 5 ballistic gun that we have? I'm hoping there's like a size 5 what is it called? The tarantulas? Those cannons? Man. They buff ballistic guns too, so those size 5s are gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm thinking 85s, right? Yo, imagine 2 or 3 Starlancers show up with 85s, bro. That's gonna be a problem. Right? And what makes it also great is also like air to ground assault. You put lasers on that thing. Devastating, man. So good.
It replicates the exterior of the ship, which contains round forms, welded forms, and chunky shapes.
It looks pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Does the Starlancer have these winglets? The base, the max. Guys, does the Starlancer have these winglets? I think that's different. Star Citizen, Starlancer Max. Oh, I think it does. I think it does. The build has it. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, I thought it didn't. I thought it didn't. I like the black on this though.
Kind of really proud of the manufacturing, and they're not afraid to show it. You kind of see all the compound forms that reveal the underlying structure where the fuel cells are, but it's a little more refined. Paneling is a lot cleaner. It's not something like a Drake ship where everything's just completely exposed. I really like the MISC look. It's got this sort of darker stealth armor, so it looks really like sleek. The guys have done a really great job with the lighting on it. It's got this like really mean looking red lighting.
Ooh.
It just looks really cool.
Yo, I'm just thinking, bro, like I would use this thing as can the Starlancer carry do you guys know, can the Starlancer carry not the Nova but the Storms? Can it carry the Storms? Do you know? Do you guys know it can carry the Storms? That would be pretty sick if we can drop tanks and troops with like 2 or 3 Starlancers and still go in the air and dish out like serious damage to drop gunship. I think I tested will it fit with a Starlancer, and I don't think I was able to get the Storm on it because of the turret, right? The turret wasn't allowing it to go in when I tried it. If it could, that would be awesome, man. But this vehicle can fit, which is also coming out. But hold on. This can fit. Where is it? This can fit. And if this has the missiles, right? If it has the missiles, then it works. Reason why I'm saying this is I want to be able to drop a ground vehicle that has low signatures, but it has tons of missiles. This way, it's a threat to fighters, drop ships. It's a threat to even heavy fighters. And literally, you have to be so low that it will knock you out of the sky before you can find it. That's what I want, right? So if we can get a vehicle like that, like the Grey Cat, I can almost guarantee this Grey Cat can fit inside of the Starlancer. So just imagine a bomber, a ground to air bomber like the Grey Cat that's coming out, right? Plus you have the Starlancer TAC. Dropping that off. I'm hoping this thing may have a gun. I'm hoping it has a gun. I'm hoping this comes because I've been looking for this combination. I'm hoping this thing has like a turret that you can use, not even to fight ships, but to deal with troops on the ground, right? And then it has tons of missiles. Just imagine that combination, guys. Just imagine that combination with a Starlancer. Plus, you got troops. Plus, you got the hangar. Plus, you got the size 5s on the side, the broadsides. Yo, this thing is going to be devastating in big operations. The storms with missiles fit on. It's tight, but you can roll in it with. Oh, really? Okay. If that works, then that's gonna be perfect. That was even the one I was looking for. So the storm can fit. Oh, that's perfect. That's a great combination for this. If it's Ursa size, you can fit 2 as well, I think. Damn. Level 3 med beds. Whew. The Starlancer is looking too good, man. The TAC is looking too good.
It does not have a cargo lift, but it still has your cargo bay in the back for 96 SCU and space for...
You guys notice these missiles? So I think the way these missiles that are in the back here will work in a way where either there's an extra turret, an extra seat inside of the ship where you can control the missiles from the back here, similar to the missile turrets on the Polaris. That's very devastating, man. Just to get fighters off of you. And missiles are really accurate now, right? So that in itself, this thing is gonna be a powerhouse. Like, this thing is armed to the teeth, man. Vehicle transport, troop transport, small Fury hangar, and if you are good, you can fit 2 Furies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a beast. I think the 64 missile boats is the Guardian.
Holding ground vehicles, and you also have the addition of a hangar up top.
There were a lot of requests for a version
Yo,
that
that's
could carry
pretty
the ship,
spacious.
so I'm glad we've managed to figure that out.
It can accommodate 1 Fury, but if you are a good pilot, you can accommodate 2 as well.
2.
What we've done is we've
gosh.
stripped out the Max's separate habitation rooms and replaced...
Yo, that's sick, right? Like, with the Furies, right? I wouldn't want to deploy a Fury mid-combat. But what I would do, before I get to the combat zone, I'll have 2 Furies on board, have them deployed, and they will both fly with me to go into combat. Plus, I have my land vehicle that has missiles, the Storm. I would fly in, drop that vehicle. My Furies will be defending the Starlancer. 2 per, right? So if you have like 3 Starlancers, the same setup. And they're all defending the Starlancers. Oh my gosh. This ship is sick. This ship is sick. Plus you got your troops. Oh, this thing is giving the Valkyrie a run for its money, to be quite honest. What would you guys pick? The Valkyrie or the Starlancer TAC, bro? Yo. 2 Stealth Furies with FL-22s and Rattlers are devastating. Oh my, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Stealth right now is dangerous, bro. Imagine a few attacks flying in on an orc trying to do Hadar mission. It's over. That's what I'm thinking, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Yo. Geez, 2 Furies, 2 missile storm tanks, and 8 soldiers on 4. Oh my god, it's done. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm thinking. Bro. Co-pilot mission, co-pilot missile control. The TAC is fully filled. Is going to be a destroyer. Yes. TAC is a party. What's going on, babies? Just no info on the shield yet. Hoping more than the max. Yes, that's the point where, depending on what CIG does, it'll either be OP and people will complain about it if they give it 2 size 3s. I'm thinking give it 1 size 3 plus 2 size 2 shields. Would that work? Because if they make it 2 size 3s, oh my gosh. I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know if there's co-pilot missile control. There's missile racks in the back. There's missile racks in the back. So there has to be co-pilot missile control. There's missile racks in the back. I don't know where it was, but there's 2 missile racks in the back. I think the co-pilot, I think that's gonna be co-pilot control. Or like a turret. A seat. Another seat. Because it already has 4 seats, right? 2 in the front, 2 on the sides in the back. There has to be something that can compete with the TAC, because seeing 2 fully crewed TACs coming at you is scary. Yes. 2 size 3s. Bro, Baron, I would love it for it to have 2 size 3s, but like in terms of balance, I don't know what's gonna compete with it. What shield does the Redeemer have? 1 size 3, right? And what shield does the Paladin have? I think 1 size 3. Because if you give it 2 size 3s, this thing can literally go toe to toe with the Redeemer and bully it. The Redeemer has 4 size 2s. Nah, I don't think they're going to give the Starlancer TAC 2 size 3s then. I don't think so. Unless they give the Paladin 2 size 3s, then I can see them giving the TAC maybe 2 size 3s. Or the middle point will be 1 size 3 plus 2 size 2s. Because right now, if they give it 2 size 3s, I think it's gonna bully everybody. If you have multiple TACs filled, oh man, that's gonna be devastating, man.
The Max's separate habitation rooms and replace those with the hangar.
It's not that much big, but it's compact. It has a landing pad there with really.
The TAC is listed to have 2 size 3s in the tech sheet on the webpage. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Systems. Where's that? Where's that sheet? I think there was a sheet. No, it's this page. Specifications, right? Hard points. Two large shields. Oh my goodness. Yo, the TAC is gonna be a bully. Yo. What's going on, Rob? Holy. 2 size 3s. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is too good of a ship. I can see them nerfing it, honestly. Hangar. Ship hangar. That can fit 2 Furies. Cargo bay to drop a ground vehicle. Troop transport. Medical bed. 2 size 4s. Front facing. Lasers or ballistics. Turret up top. 2 size 4s. I think another turret in the back. Does it have the turret in the back? Does it have turrets in the back? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It still has that turret in the back. Oh my gosh. Yo, bro, that's not fair, bro. You gotta own it. You gotta own it. You gotta get it. Oh my gosh. I think you will see the balance coming with its speed. It's slow and pondering. It's gonna need fighters. Okay. Okay, that's a way to balance it. Make it very slow. Okay. Make it very slow. I can see that. I can see that. They have to nerf this thing. This is crazy, bro. Hold on. Let me get the chat in here. Alerts. I don't even think I should have had the chat in here a while back. That's crazy. With your gameplay, I can't wait to see what you do with this ship with your organization gameplay. Bro, I have so much ideas. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. It has two size 4 dual turrets. Yes. That's oh my gosh. It's gonna bully redeemers. It's going to go toe to toe with the paladin. They definitely got to give the paladin 2 size 3s first and foremost. But it's gonna go toe to toe with the paladin. It's gonna go toe to toe with the paladin. Hands down. Right? Like, damn. Broadside attacking, right? So like if I was gonna fight a paladin or a redeemer, I'll use broadside, right? I'll get one side, this turret, that turret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 size 5s. So 4 size 4s plus 2 size 5s on one side to deal damage. And then if I turn around and I can get my 2 size 4s and my 4 size 4s on it too, oh my gosh. Like, there's nothing else in its class that can compete with the TAC, bro. They have to nerf it in one way or another. And I think maybe the shields will be size 2 size 3s, but it's going to be, once the shields are down, it's a wrap. I think that's how they're going to do it. Once the shields are down, it's a wrap. I don't think the health pool of it is going to be good. I think they're going to keep the health pool the same as the max, but give it the 2 size 3 shields. TAC should be used for patrol. I bet they will use for standing police. I can see that. The Ramebis, that's how it's listed as long range patrol ship. It's meant as a local police vehicle. That's why it has a bit of everything. Makes sense? Yeah, if it flies like the max, you're going to need all the shields and weapons. Makes sense? Corporate security ship. 4 size 4s for the front facing. 2 dual size 4s plus 2 dual size 5s, and it holds a ship. It holds ships and vehicles. Bro, this is so OP. I'm telling you, like, yo, man, they don't need to nerf. Don't cause problems in 1.0. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, the TAC is scary. The TAC is scary.
We've extended the Max's habitation kitchen area to have its own bunk room. On the lower deck, we've replaced the long cargo bridge sort of area with a troop deployment area where some soldiers can jump out of like an extending gantry.
They can literally just jump out like that.
Cargo bay is a small medical room.
No other MISC ships has a medical bay, so it was a bit hard at the first to get used to it, like how
look at the medical bay, bro.
What I feel the people will notice most will be the aesthetic of it. These bright lights and those metal floors. It's a bit high-tech, but it's not like very high maintenance.
The engineering and the cockpit are the same as the Max.
And in the cockpit, it's very spacious. It's accommodate pilot, co-pilot. It looks really cool because it's integrated with the bridge.
The turret room is located in the belly of the ship. At first glance, it resembles a shrine to warfare with all the red lights around the
so it's 2 of them in there.
And the turret.
What are these things?
On the left and the right.
Do these things, did they say, I know before they said these have no implications, gameplay implications, but what are these things?
Seats on the left and the right. It looks really cool. The animations are really cool. From the hatch closing over the player to the seat rotating and going into the turret and the guns sliding out in preparation for battle.
The Starlancer would be for like teams of players who really like missions in a large group of like soldiers. As well as like the
Oh, look
actual
at
people
that.
crewing the ship and the turrets.
Ground
you've
assault
got
right
quite a lot
there.
of space for ground pounders with rifles. The cargo bay in the back can be used for like some of the smaller vehicles like the Cyclone. I think it's a really good ship for like just team play.
Look at that. Bro, CIG, yo, man, they said, I want an everything ship. It dominates everything and everyone. And they came up with this, bro. This is crazy. This is wild, bro. This is wild.